All right, traders, some nice posts in chat today. I always appreciate everyone who posts trade ideas, so thanks to all of you. Today, let's see, this is the watch list video for tomorrow, Wednesday, December 11th. The SPY putting in another red day, just kind of pulling back, still holding up and still hanging out near all-time highs. I'm going to go right into the watch list for what we're watching tomorrow. So new faces in chat, please pause the video and read that. You'll understand a little bit better about what we're all about. And let me go into what I'm going to be watching to play some trades in hopefully tomorrow. WBA, really nice volume, closing off the highs, but certainly could have a follow-through day. QURE, big gap up, closing kind of in the middle of its range, but still worth watching because I'm a day trader. Might give a follow-through day tomorrow. CMRX, also nice breakout. See if we get a trade tomorrow. MGX, big pop yesterday. Today just kind of had a neutral day, right? Had a kind of a big range, but closed about where it opened. For me, though, I look at that. It had news that started it, right? That started that move, and it's an in-play stock, so I'm going to watch it. SERV had that red day yesterday, and then today ripped right through yesterday's high, but ended up closing right about at yesterday's high. Another one that's certainly in play, goes on the radar for tomorrow. RDZN feels kind of extended because you don't see a lot of big days like that in this, but I do want to watch it tomorrow. It did have a nice sounding headline today. RGTI, another extended one, but it's been red hot, and so I'd like to see that come in for a couple days, and maybe it will. And if it comes in cleanly, there won't be any trades in it tomorrow anyway, but I am going to watch it tomorrow even though it's extended. GameStop, GME, nothing on the daily chart here that's interesting, but in after hours, this thing ran to 31 after posting earnings. As I'm talking to you right now, it's trading at 28.65, so we'll see what that one looks like tomorrow. Should be in play, though. SXTP, nice pop today, but the real story here is it went to 314 in after hours. As I'm talking to you, it's trading at 254, so definitely another in-play stock. SFIX, which is Stitch Fix, nothing really relevant on the daily. Let me go out to a year, see if it gives any kind of a different look. All right, anyway, in after hours, I believe they had earnings. It's trading at 561. So it looks like it would be new highs for the year. I definitely want to watch that one. AMD, I'm going with Bounce Watch just because it's AMD. Not a pretty chart. You kind of have a head and shoulders look here. But it's also 4 days in a row straight down. It's overdue for a bounce, so I do want to watch it for a bounce. Remember, I'm a day trader. I don't look at the chart and worry about where it's going to be in a week or 2 weeks. I'm just looking for a trade tomorrow, and that one could give a snapback bounce. Same thing with LDTC. Had this big gap up. Cheap stock, right? But had a couple red days. I generally, when you have this big gap here, I generally don't start watching after a couple red days and it's kind of not really rolling it. Well, okay, it's not coming close to filling the gap. Maybe that's why I should put it. I generally don't put those on Bounce Watch, but almost 300 million shares yesterday. A lot of people watching it, so I am going to watch that for a possible bounce tomorrow. PLTR, also not really a clean bounce play, but you do have a couple red days in a row after the gap up. I'd like to see another red day, but AI plays have been super hot, so I am going to watch it. UAMY put in another red day. Now it's, it hit the 8-day today. Now I'm interested in possible bounce tomorrow much more than I was today. BBAI, another lower priced AI stock. A couple red days. That's a hot space. Maybe we get a bounce in that one tomorrow. I'm going to treat it like a bounce play. Same with GTLB. I believe they had earnings a few days ago. Topped out at 73.50, right? And in 3 sessions, it's down to 61.58. Certainly could bounce back tomorrow. MRVL, I'm putting on Bounce Watch. This is one of the hotter chip stocks. Had gapped up on earnings, but now it's down like 4 or 5 days in a row. 4 days in a row. Could bounce tomorrow. And then BuzzFeed, BZFD. Really strong stock, and now you got a couple red days in a row right in that buy zone between the 8 and the 20 day. That's an area that I like. Maybe that one bounces too. So I got a lot of stocks on Bounce Watch tomorrow, which could mean we get some gap down bounce play setups in the early trading session tomorrow. Well, right after the market opens. That's an early trade that I like if it sets up properly. So I will be watching all those bounce plays, and I'll let you know if any of them meet the parameters before the market opens tomorrow. All right, I'll see you guys in pre-market. Have a good night.